Who the hell was she? Like, you really have time for this shit? Somehow it didn't matter. I mentally willed her to lift her gaze to meet mine. Oh yeah, genius. What are you going to say? Nice to meet you. I'm Theo. Fuck. For tonight, and the rest of the month, I was Derek Arlington, billionaire extraordinaire and one of People magazine's sexiest bachelors. For all I knew, she hated Derek Arlington, which meant she might hate me. So any attempts to talk to her would be futile, especially if she knew him already. Over the last several weeks, Derek had schooled me in all things related to him. I'd learned his preferences for food, music, sports, all of it. All so I could take over as him for a few weeks. It felt like a life sentence, but a few weeks and I'd be free. And then I could go back to my life, my family, and the things I needed to get done. Kyle came back with champagne. Okay, who has put that look on your face? Tell me it's the hot blonde, because if she turns you down, maybe I'd get spillover. I swallowed hard. No, not her. Kyle groaned. Dude, I don't think you understand how this double thing is supposed to work. You're supposed to enjoy it. Have fun while you work, if you get what I'm saying. I had to chuckle as I sipped my champagne. Yeah, I get it. And I don't think you understand who I am. I'm going to use my doppelganger powers for good. This is a job, not an excuse to go stupid buck wild and get some ass. Besides, Rule 2 of Billionaire Fight Club is don't draw attention. I know, but I mean, if we're here anyway, you might as well get some ass and have some fun in the process. Ever since Derek had approached me back in New York, Kyle had been like a kid in a damn candy store, completely all in on this my best friend is a double thing. The whole idea was ridiculous to me. The idea that there were people so rich in the world that they could hire other people to be them for an indefinite amount of time. Right now, you are one of them. 6 months ago, the real Derek Arlington had walked into my office with a proposition. He'd found me because of my work with Kyle on the Philanthro app, our platform for charitable giving. I first thought it was a joke Kyle had cooked up. He looked exactly like me, minus the beard and attitude. If I was being honest, I thought he was someone crazy until Kyle looked him up. He wasn't crazy. He'd had an offer for me, just not the one I expected. 1 month of being him. To pull that off, I'd had to learn everything about him. I'd get all expense-paid trip to the Winston Isles, an expense account, and $2 million. Just to be him for 30 fucking days. I had said no, of course, because that shit had seemed insane. Who the fuck said yes to a proposition like that? Give up my life for his. But then Kyle had reminded me that the stakes were too high to say no. I had an offer I really couldn't afford to refuse. So there I was at a wedding for an earl and a princess like I fucking belonged there. Listen, Theo, you just need to relax. Try and have some fun. Yeah, I hear you. My gaze drifted back to the brunette and stayed. Again, I willed her to look at me, but instead her gaze skittered to the right. Then she saw something in the crowd, something that made her turn around, something that scared her. Or maybe she wanted to avoid someone, because she turned quickly, her hair flying over her shoulder as she shoved her way through the revelers. My chest squeezed. Was she leaving? Something primal in me wanted to find her and drag her back. I found her through the crowd again, and luckily she wasn't leaving. Instead, she was hiding behind... Wait, seriously? Was she hiding behind the pillar? Next to me, Kyle laughed. Oh, I see her. Oh yeah, she's cute. Definitely way out of your league. Shut up, I muttered. She may be out of Theo Coleman's reach, but she's definitely in Derek Arlington's league. How many times do I have to tell you we're going to get through this making as few ripples as possible? Hooking up with someone random equals a giant ripple. Besides, what? I'm going to stand by and let her call somebody else's name during sex? That's not going to work out. Kyle was silent for a moment. Yeah, you have a point there. But I mean, you could go seriously method with this whole acting thing. I shook my head, because with Kyle, that's usually what I did. But I also wanted to shake the image of the brunette stepping between the pillars, as long as I was pretending to be Derek Arlington.